I did a couple of videos on my channel about various Wi-Fi routers, and I mentioned in the videos that outside in my yard, it is not particularly strong out here. So the people at Wavlink reached out and they said, hey, do you want to fix those problems with one of our AX3000, which is Wi-Fi 6 outdoor routers? And of course I said, sure. They sent this to me to test out, not a sponsored post. They just thought that I would like it, and I'm going to see if I do. So putting it together, super easy. It comes without the antennas on it. You just screw the antennas on. So this section here will go around a pole, and you can use zip ties around this part to secure it to a pole. But I'm going to put it right here on the wall of my garage because that's got really good field of view with all the rest of my property. So to do that, I got to take off these couple of screws, screw this onto the wall, insert this Ethernet connection, and then set it up with software. So let's get started on that. My biggest concern is that I'm going to drop these screws and have to go get them. Bloop. Yep, dropped a screw. All right, so since I dropped that screw, I got to go get screws to put this on the wall. Anyhow, I'll be right back. Oh, so this is the kind of thing you do where you put a screw in and then you can slide it on. You have to do that because of the way this attaches to the wall. So I have some holes already here from where I was trying out some security cameras. I'm going to, ugh. I have to put the screws in. I'm going to start with just a little bit of drilling. Stick this in here, screw it, believe just enough out that this can hook on. All right, so the first screw is in, and then I'm just going to use this to do the other screws. And now the last two screws. Okay, that comes off. I'm going to take the little screws that I took off before. Oh, hey, when you're doing stuff on a ladder, always have a spotter holding the ladder. Don't be an idiot like me. Oh my God, it's so hot. All right, we're close to done with this part. One more thing to do. I already have an Ethernet cable coming out of my garage. I have a cable running to the garage from my house. This is where the Ethernet cable connects, but this isn't waterproof. And so what they give you, that's not it. Be back again. Don't leave a drill on top of the ladder, ever. This little doohickey goes on to make it waterproof. So the way that you do this is you put the router down for a minute, you unscrew this. This Ethernet cable goes through the hole, and the little rubbery piece goes in there. And then take the Ethernet cable end, click it into place. Then I take the doohickey and I screw it onto the thingamabob. And then here's the little seal for the cap, goes on the bottom nice and tight. That will keep the water out. Now I'm gonna stick it on the wall. Okay, that's on the wall. One more thing to do. Well, two more things to do. First, take the Ethernet cable, stick it back through the hole into my garage. There's no extra Ethernet cable here. One more step. This needs to get both network connection and power. Normally with routers, you have to plug it into an outlet, but when you're up here, there is not usually an outlet. So what you need to do is get power to this device without a power outlet. And the Ethernet cable we just plugged in can bring power into this device, but only if you're using one of these, power over Ethernet adapters. So all you do is you take the cable that normally go into a router, you plug it into one side of this, and then you take the cable that you're running to the Wavlink access point, put in the other side. I'm going to take this down from the ladder, I'm going to put the ladder away, then I'm going to show you how to plug this in, and then we're going to connect to this thing via software and get it working. You got to make sure that you follow the instructions on here. There's a little thing that says from the LAN in over here, and then this goes to the device. So if you plug them in the other direction, it won't work. You'll know it's working when the light is bright green. Okay, it's up there, it's all set up, and now I got 384 megabit per second download and 261 megabit per second upload from right in front of it. And now I'm going to walk to the far end of my property over here. So I am over here, and my garage is right there. 205 down and 158 up. And now I'm going to go on the other side of my house. Oh, hey, woodpecker. Oh, that's so beautiful. Even with my house blocking the access point, it's 158 down, and access point is on the far side of this, and I'm getting 126 down and about 8 up. What I should do at some point is install it higher. I could install it right outside my office window, so then it'd be up on the second story, and it would definitely cover the property better. It's been a few weeks since I installed the access point right back there on my garage, and now I get to sit out in my yard and I get some work done here on my laptop while I am enjoying the cool for once breeze this summer, listen to the birds chirp, and having a really good time outside. So, oops. So I'm curious about why you're watching this video. Do you have an access point that's just not covering outside? Do you have an outdoor access point already that you wish was stronger? Or are you looking for your residence or for your business? Why are you looking for one of these? If you have any questions, leave me a question in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them. For Dave Tries This, I'm David Schloss, and as always, thanks so much for giving this a try.